All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am live on YouTube. Um, guys, this is breaking news on my new YouTube channel. Okay. We have got to talk about this. This is something that we need to talk about. It's important. Um, I need you guys to come in line and comment right now. I'm live. I'm gonna go live on Facebook. Got some good light here. Let me get my Facebook going live, guys. If you want to follow me on YouTube, you can. Chewbacca, you're fine. Chewbacca! That sucks for him. Yeah, literally. All right, guys, live on Facebook now, live on YouTube. We got something to talk about, folks. So I'm going to wait for some people to come in. We have got some stuff to talk about. That is for damn sure. We're going to go pull up Local 8 News, which is the company I now work for. Well, not quite yet. I mean, I have to pass the background check and everything. So as long as they don't find out where I hit all the bodies, I should be good. It's a joke, people. Don't take that seriously. This is a feed from NBC News. Commercials. All right. Get some viewers on live, get some viewers on YouTube live. And this is a live feed, or not a live feed, but this is Hello, viewer. How are you? We're listening to some of the reports from earlier as Donald Trump's assassination attempt took place earlier this evening. He was at a rally in Pennsylvania, and a man armed with an AR style weapon. Listen, guys, I'm not going to get into the details of what an AR weapon is right now because we all know what it is. I know what an AR weapon is. Well, okay, excuse me. I know what an AR stands for, but that's a topic for another day. We're focused on the incident that had took place. It was Donald Trump giving a rally speech in Pennsylvania. As far as I know, two people were killed. One was the gunman, and two more were injured, to include former President Donald Trump. So we're listening to some of the report today that was going on. This is from ABC News. This is also off the Local 8 News website, in which I work for Local 8 now officially. Well, I start next Monday, um, provided my background checks go through and everything, which they should. I don't have a problem with that stuff. Um, but yeah, this is breaking news. We're going to talk about it here for a little bit. It's really the only thing I really want to talk about today on tonight's podcast. By the way, I did move my podcast to Saturday nights from here on out because my work schedule is not going to allow me to do podcasts on Friday nights anymore. So I'm moving my podcast to Saturday nights now. Uh, so we've been live for about 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes now. We're covering the breaking news that took place today from Pennsylvania. We're listening to eyewitness accounts right here. Here we go. Hey, Heather, welcome. Thanks for joining. Um, I don't know if you heard, Heather, I got hired on at Local 8 News. So I'll be working with Mike over there. He's the one that kind of coaxed me to get over there and get working. But I'm on Local 8 News right now on the website. We're covering the assassination attempt of Donald Trump today. I'm on my YouTube channel right now, streaming live. It's if you go to YouTube, it's at Nathan Lewis. See, at Nathan Lewis 8168. You can go there and watch me live on YouTube. Hello, Eric on YouTube. Eric, I don't know what you're hearing over there in the Philippines, but there was an assassination attempt today on President Trump, or former President Trump today. And thank you. Appreciate that, Heather. Um, how's Jesse doing, Heather? I know I heard from a rumor that that C word has come back, and if it's true, then my hearts and prayers are with you and Jesse right now. Um, yeah, we're covering the story. I'm covering the story right now tonight on you saw all the news, yeah. Um I don't know how this is going to play out politically because all the Democrats are saying that he staged this assassination attempt to gain political to gain votes. I'm sorry, but he didn't need to. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm a 100% Biden supporter or Trump supporter or whatever, but Trump doesn't need publicity to win this presidency. He's got everything he needs with everything he needs just being Trump, and his resume, his last time in office as president, is all he really needs. Um, but I'm listening to some eyewitness accounts, people that were at the scene today. I'm going to keep rolling this. If you guys have comments, drop them in my YouTube channel. Drop them on my Facebook if you're watching me live. What's up, James? James, I don't know if you've heard the news today. Um, and I'm covering that right now on both Facebook and on YouTube here for my podcast. Um, there was an assassination attempt on President Trump today at a rally he was doing in Pennsylvania. Apparently, he's doing fine. There were two people killed. One of them. This is what I read earlier. I don't know if the numbers have grown or what. Two people were killed. One of them being the gunman, the other one being another civilian in the crowd. And then we have two people were injured. This is what I read earlier as well. One of them being Trump, and then one of them being another bystander. I don't know the extent of the injuries on either Trump or the other bystander, or the names of the victims that were killed, whether it was the shooter or the victim. But I'm recording this live. This is from NBC and ABC News live right now. I mean, it's not live. This was recorded earlier, but you're probably right, Eric. He probably did win the election. All right, that's a little scary situation going on right now. That's what's going on around the country right now. Is every news station is covering what's going on with the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Um, Look, I hate to say it, but he doesn't need the publicity to win the election. So there's a lot of people I've been reading on TikTok and stuff like that. They're like, oh, he staged this in order to we'll get there. We'll get there. um, I mean, his track record when he's president last time speaks for itself. And the fact that the Democrats hate him so much and the left hates him so much that they would go to this level to try to kill the former president of the United States is long list of presidents that have been shot at. So we already know Kennedy. We already know Lincoln. Ronald Reagan was shot at. I knew that one. Franklin Delano Roosevelt was shot at. Gerald Ford was shot at. James Garfield was shot at. William McKinley was shot at. Uh, um, Robert F. Kennedy has been shot at. He was a senator from New York. Um, these are all former presidents or whatever. No, I agree, Eric. I mean, there's all these people that are saying that it was staged, and I'm like, 2 people died. Like we need to stop and think about these people that died, and that's Trump's not going to stage something that would cause American lives to be lost for publicity or for to gain votes. It's not how that works. It's not how that works, people. That's not what he's for. That's not what he stands for. Just the fact that the left is so far left that they think that they have to assassinate President Trump so they can continue their Nazism, their communist, fascist ways is ridiculous. I may not be, like I said, I may not be 100%, for the Republicans. I mean, I think the Republicans have a better plan for this country than what the Democrats do. But I mean, I'm an American first. First and foremost, I'm an American citizen. And the fact that people are applauding the attempt on Trump's life is appalling to me. You're not American citizens if you wish death on other Americans. Even if you don't like these people, if you don't like the Republicans, you don't like the Democrats, we've got to find a way to work together, folks, or our country is doomed. We are going to propel ourselves into a civil war. And I'm telling you, the left doesn't want a civil war because they've been fighting to take all the guns away. All the leftists have given all their guns up, and they don't have them anymore because they don't agree with the American populace having guns. They don't agree with the Second Amendment rights. So when the war breaks out, anyone that is on the side of the Republicans is going to have the upper hand. Now, currently, the current president of the United States has the upper hand with the military. But having served in the military and still knowing people that are still in the military, they're not going to let that fly. My military brothers and sisters are not going to sit back and say, oh, we're here to attack American citizens and go door to door and kick their doors in and kill their families or do all this horrible stuff in this country when no, they're not going to apply. They're not going to go for that. I promise you that. This right here just, I think, to me, solidified the fact that Trump will be in office again, especially since the assassination attempt failed. They're going to have to, if the Democrats want to win this election, they're going to have to get somebody in there that's not Joe Biden. They're going to have to get somebody in there that's going to win that Democratic election for the Democrats and not the Republicans. This right here, this assassination attempt on Donald Trump has strengthened his campaign undoubtedly. There's no way he's going to allow the Democrats to win now. And there's no way the Democrats are going to win now. A failed assassination attempt shows their desperation to make sure that Trump does not get back in the office in 2024 or 2025. So what's their point? I mean, what if they had succeeded? What if they had succeeded in this assassination attempt? What then? The Democrats or the Republicans have plenty other candidates that are much better than the president himself at this current moment. What's up, Quinn? Thanks for watching. So what would they have done if they had succeeded? Ramaswamy would have become the next candidate. And he's just like Trump. He's a hardliner like Trump. He's one of the ones that wants to come in and say, listen, we need to clear the swamp again. That's what Trump's initial call was, is that we need to drain the swamp. And he almost did it. He was working on it when he was in Washington. When he was in the presidency seat, when he was in the White House, he was draining the swamp. He was going through, and they were fighting back. They were big swampy alligators fighting back. And they were pushing back hard. But they couldn't push back hard enough. They pushed for impeachment of Trump while he was in office. Yeah, Quinn, it's crazy. So far, the news I know is that 2 people are dead, one of them being the shooter, and 2 people are injured, one being former President Donald Trump. But at the end of everything, before he was hauled off to vehicles, he was, there's a picture, and I'm watching it right here on my computer. You guys can go to Local 8 News; it's on there. You can go to any website right now, any news station website right now, and you can see it. Hold on, I'm going to read these comments here. Yeah, the military. The military was supposed to. Hold on. Hey, Kyle, I'm on my podcast. Can you hear me? I'm on my podcast. You can come join me. Go to send me your email. Oh, well, you can listen to my podcast on YouTube, but I gotta let you go so I can continue addressing my peeps here. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. All right, yeah. So there's a picture on here, and it's on every news station. It's on every news site: Fox, CNN, ABC, NBC, all this stuff. And it's a picture of Trump surrounded by Secret Service. And he's got his fist up. He's not scared. He says, "Bring it on." He's not scared. He's not scared at all. I'm not scared for him. I think this strengthens his cause. And you're right, Eric. When we served in the military, we swore an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Right now, we've got a massive domestic enemy situation going on right in this country. There are Americans in this country that would kill other Americans to get their agenda pushed through. They don't care. It's all about the money to some of these individuals. It's all about the oil. It's all about all these other things. So this is a situation that we're in right now, guys. It's a terrible place to be as Americans. In some lighter news, the Kremlin reached out to the Pentagon today, and I don't know what they talked about. I don't know if it was in the news at all. I read it on my new news blips that come across my phone. The Kremlin was in touch with the Pentagon today, and I don't know what was said. Like I said, I'm hoping, and this is before the assassination attempt. I'm hoping it has something to do with the fact that, what's up, Thomas? I'm hoping it has something to do with the fact that that they want to end the war in Ukraine. And they know for a fact that Trump's going to win this election. And when he does, not if he does. At this point, it's not if. It's when he wins this election. He even said in the debate against Biden that when he's reelected, the war in Ukraine will be over before he takes office. And I'm pretty sure that Putin sees that. And Putin says, oh, I better just ramp things down now. Not to mention, Putin's been getting his ass kicked in the Ukraine. Like, yeah, the Ukrainians, and I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, but the Ukrainians have been getting their ass kicked too. Their country's been devastated by this war. But Putin thought this war would be over by now, long since over. He would control all of the country of the Ukraine. It would be part of the former Soviet Union again. And to be honest with you, he didn't have a reason to go in there. So when the war is over, he needs to be put on trial for war crimes. Just my opinion. I mean, obviously, his military's been depleted. He's not Russia. You can't sit here and tell me that Russia's the yeah, you're right, Eric. Our oath doesn't expire. When we die, I think we're free of that oath, but we go to Valhalla. What do they say about Marines? They don't die, they just regroup. They just go to hell and regroup. Isn't that right, Eric? Oh, man. Hello to my one viewer, Thomas, if you're still watching. Big shout out to you. I hope you're doing good. I tried calling you back the other day. I'm on a podcast right now. If you have YouTube, it's at Nathan Lewis 8168. If you go there, you can jump on the podcast and watch on YouTube. We're talking about the assassination attempt today on former President Donald Trump. I won't be on long tonight because I'm kind of tired and beat. Went to back-to-back nights at the ballpark, the Idaho Falls Chuckers here in town. It's a small rookie ball league. All these players hoping to get up into the majors. So back-to-back nights there. They were late nights too. The games didn't get over till like 11, and then you have to drive home. It was long nights, but we did it. And then I wake up today and going about my day, and I hear about this assassination attempt on Donald Trump. I already watched one of the news stories on here. They were talking to some of the witnesses on here, what they saw. A few short minutes after Trump took the stage, shots rang out. This is my local news station now that I actually work for. If you guys haven't heard, I got a job with what's called Local 8 News here in Idaho Falls. The big overall station, like our parent company, we have branches all over the country. Our headquarters is located in St. Joseph, Missouri. Yes, I'm going to be a producer at Local 8 News. Maybe eventually it gets me up to an anchor desk or what. So pretty sure that's what they said, Eric. Marines don't die. They just regroup and go, they just go to hell and regroup. And anyways, this is a news story from the Associated Press. Butler, PA, at 6:02 p.m. Saturday, to the strains of God Bless the USA, former President Donald Trump took the stage at fairgrounds in Butler, Pennsylvania, waving and cheering at the crowd and settling into the regular rally speech under a soaring midsummer sun. A few short minutes later, Trump pointed to a projector of a chart showing a spike in illegal border crossings under the man's he's running against, which is Joe Biden. That chart's a couple of months old. Trump told the crowd, and if we want to see something really sad, that's when shots rang out, at least 5. Trump clenched his ear, and Secret Service agents dashed towards him. He dropped to the ground, and the agents yelled, "Get down!" Thousands of rally goers packed into the field in front of him moved as one dropping down. Silence spread across the grass, punctuated only by an occasional scream. Moments later, Trump stood as Secret Service agents crowded him, covering his body with their own bodies. They tried to usher the former president off stage. To his left, blood trickled from his ear. Wait, Trump said. He pumped his fist to the crowd, cheered. It seemed to mouth the words "fight" before agents hustled him downstairs into a waiting black SUV. Trump pumped his fist one more time before getting inside. The local district attorney said the shooter and one rally goer were dead. In a statement issued shortly after the attack, which officials say was a apparent assassination attempt, Trump's campaign said he was fine. There are no hits on the horror to come as rallygoers assemble outside the secure streets of severe perimeter earlier that afternoon. Butler Butler is a city of 13,000 located 33 miles north of Pittsburgh in western Pennsylvania, firmly in Trump's country. It's the sort of rural Rust Belt area that helped make Trump's president in 2016 and almost kept him in office in 2020. Trump won Butler County by 32 percent points. 32 percentage points. The green grass of the field was slowly covered by a sea of red, making America great again. Hats as the temperature climbed to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Local politicians occasionally spoke, and rally goers patiently waited hours, occasionally breaking into chants of Trump, Trump, Trump. At one point, a giant American flag hanging over the stage became tangled, prompting chants of "Fix the flag" until it was correctly unfurled. Outside the perimeter, there were stands selling food, beverages, and Trump paraphernalia, as is common at rallies. Behind the stages, separated from the field and waist-high metal barriers, another field stretched out, dotted in the distance buildings. The crowds perked up when Trump's favorite playlist began, kicking off the Village People's YMCA. The Trump walked out and towards the stage wearing a smile, a red hat, a black suit, a white shirt, unbuttoned at the neck, and no tie. He smiled and pointed at the crowd as they cheered him, awaiting for Lee Greenwood's song to conclude before starting his remarks. "This is a big crowd," Trump said. "This is a big, big, beautiful crowd." He smiled and pointed towards the crowd as they cheered him. That was the difference. That's going backward. Sorry. After name checking David McCormick and Republican running against Pennsylvania's Democratic Senator Bob Casey, and promising to bring him on stage later at the rally, Trump turned to one of his favorite themes. "We have millions and millions of people in our country who should not be here," he said. "Dangerous people." Then he directed the audiences to a projector chart on a board crossing. After the shots rang out, Trump was hustled out off stage against the black uniforms carrying rifles. The agency's counter assault team flooded the stage. The crowd stayed down, with exceptions of the clutch of people standing near the left edge of the perimeter near the sounds of gunfire. Let's see. I'm trying to see if they have like a name of one of the victims. The victim who was shot was not identified. Is he all right? People began to ask, is he okay? It doesn't say who it was that shot at him. What's up, Brandon? I haven't talked to you in a while. How you doing, buddy? All right. This might be a short video tonight, guys. I've got some pain in my chest, but I'm trying to get my YouTube channel built up. So, hey, Brandon, if you're still watching, go to YouTube and look me up on there. It's at Nathan Lewis 8168. Add me. Like and subscribe to my channel. I need more viewers. I'm trying to build a viewership. I want 1,000 viewers before the year's over. That's not unreasonable, right? I don't have many. I got 2 viewers on Facebook right now. What's up, Vinny? How you been, man? You still working, living up there in Washington? Got to get my podcast up and running. So yeah, I want 1,000 followers by the end of the year. So I'm not even close there. I'm only at 45. So we can do this. We can push this. It's going to help now that I'm going to be having a lot of producing experience with Local 8 News, which is my new job. There's my dog in the background. I'm going to say hi, probably. Chewbacca, come here. Come here, baby. Get my puppy over here to say hi. Come here. Come here. Hi, handsome boy. What you doing? What you doing, my baby? Hmm? All right. Who's still watching on YouTube? Got one viewer on YouTube, one viewer on Facebook. We're talking about the assassination attempt on Donald Trump today. Kind of seems like the theme of the day, unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, that is the theme of the day, it seems like. Trying to get some more information on what's going on. I now work for a news station, so what's up, Wes? Thanks for staying with us, Eric. What's up, Westicle? And yeah, I did hear that too. I guess that's. I mean, somebody on the left wing is pushing this agenda. So this is actually one of the reporters I'm going to be working with every day for the next foreseeable future. So that's the local news. That's going on right now as we speak. That's the local news. Like I said, that's the news station I'm going to be working for. That reporter you heard there at the end, he is a reporter I'm going to be working with. There's him and another female lady that I will be working with every day, Monday through Friday, as I will be producing the news for them, and possibly eventually getting on camera myself. So it's not like I'm camera shy. I do these live feeds, and they don't do this to gain fame, people. I'm not trying to get rich and famous off these podcasts. I'm trying to encourage people to spread the truth and spread knowledge, right? It's not about getting famous. It's not about getting rich. It's not what I want. I want to educate people watching, you guys at home that are watching, or wherever you're watching from. That's what my plan is. I'm going to finish my live. I'm on Facebook here. Guys, I'm going to finish live tonight. Come on, catch me on YouTube. I'm going to be on there for a few more minutes, so I'll talk to you there. That way I can focus on my viewership here. Okay. Local 8 news at 9. President Zelensky in Salt Lake today, or yesterday. With that being said, they have been hitting back. Oh, Meta, this is kind of cool. Meta to lift restrictions. Yeah. So lots going on. Support for the Ukraine. A lot of support and love going around the country for former President Donald Trump. So With that being said, guys, I'm probably going to cut this one short tonight. I'm just tired. I want to go and relax and get some stuff done. But my new time is now Saturdays from 9 to 11. Make sure you come check me out here. If you haven't already, add me and like this video. Let's make this thing go viral. Let's blow this thing up. Let's get bigger. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to y'all later.